Warning, the Child's Play podcast contains actual recordings
of absolute garbage.
Listener discretion is advised.
Welcome back to March
Where the fuck
Madness.
did you buy this air horn, man? This is the weirdest air horn. Discount, like, going and coming, double-tuned air horn. Yeah.
Now, folks,
Crazy.
you might be misled into thinking that our Alex Murray is here today, but he's not.
No,
I actually
I'm dead.
I pre-recorded his audio and what I thought he would input during this opening. It's just me today.
This is the thing about ducks that I love. Ducks fly majestically through the air, and they're beautiful. God, I love ducks.
Now, admittedly, I might not get all of his lines correctly, and it might not be coherent. So, I thought we could do something special today while he's away. I think he's out getting groceries because we're getting really hungry up in the office. I thought we should do an interview.
Do you want to know what we should do? I think we should do something fun today. It'll be great. You should interview me.
So I'm right now I'm standing outside Tommy Bongos bongo closet, and I thought maybe we should explore his world a little bit more. You know, expand upon the lore that I know a lot of our listeners like you so clearly care about. So I really hope.
Man, I'm going to buy groceries. I'm really hungry up in here. So you do figure something out, man. Just leave it running. I'll be back in like 20. Bye.
So let's pray to God that Tommy Bongos is home, because otherwise this is going to get really weird really quickly. Knock knock.
Yeah, hey, what's up, dude?
Hey, Tommy, can I come in there?
Nah, it's real tiny and cramped, man. I don't have like a lot of room, but if you just want to hang out or like chill or chat, I only come out like every other week to jam with Russell, or to, lay down my like sweet biggity bongs. What's up? What you doing?
Hey, well, I just wanted to kind of like talk to you a little bit. Can you at least crack the door so that your audio isn't muffled?
Oh, I don't know. Russell might get mad if I come out. Can you maybe if you've got are you recording? Sometimes they just feed a microphone in here through you see the little slot at the bottom of the door? That's where I get my meals.
Oh, yeah, the closet mail slot.
Whichever kid. If you just want to feed a microphone in through there, I'm happy to give you a cleaner signal or whatever.
Okay. Okay. Here, take this. It's coming through now.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Hey, dude. Yeah. Hey, what's up?
Hey.
Thanks for coming down. I usually just sort of sit here quietly in silence, practicing the bongos, or just really trying to tap into the essence of the bong. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, what's going on?
Well, I just wanted to talk to you because I feel like you're a rich vein that's kind of untapped here.
Yeah, I got a rich vein. That's what your mom said last night. Oh, classic bongo bong. What up, dude?
I just got bonged really hard. Yeah. So can we back up just a second? You said that you're not allowed to leave unless you're going to your gig?
Well, it's not that it's not that I'm not allowed to. It's not contractual or anything. It's just I've been here so long. I'm pretty much used to it. And if you'll remember, I think in y'all's finale episode, I tried to hang out and you told me to fucking stay in here and go away. So I pretty much that scared the shit out of me. So I've just decided to, it's more like a vow, I'm essentially a percussion monk. I've decided that I'm going to just sit in this closet, get my meals. I don't know who's providing them or cooking them, but they come through the slot every night. And every couple of weeks, old Russell comes around and he knocks on the door. He says, "Come on, man, we're going to the Chili's." And so we go and do that. But yeah, most of the days I'm just in here. There wasn't a lot left for me out there, after the fire. So I've just like committed to like just being here in my little tiny closet, playing the bongos and like just perfecting my craft,
Right. I heard about the Great Fire of Percussia. Is that where you're from?
Yeah. My dad, Ferdinand Bongo, of course, was the king of percussia.
Until he was assassinated before World War I.
Yeah, man. One day he was driving down the road. It was rough, man. And this fucking teenager came up, Billy Zildjian from Zilgeria, and he just whipped a fucking cymbal right through the car and cut my dad's head clean off. It was bad, man. The percussia wars started off then, and it was no good, the snare families, they came in just fucking up everybody because they were like, we're essential to any sort of percussive sound, and in Bulgaria, it was rough because we're looked upon mostly as backup, but we like to think of ourselves as essential. Yeah, sorry, what?
I understand. No, I understand. I
get caught up in the history of my family and lands.
No, of course. I just really hope that the Glockenspiels pay their reparations for their involvement.
One day, hopefully, maybe, man. It's crazy. I cannot believe. I'm glad you brought that up because not everybody knows that all Glockenspiels are made by fucking 100% slave labor, and that is not cool. And so we're hoping that the Glocks can finally unload themselves where they should be unloading and not in the faces of people who don't deserve it.
Too right. Well, I didn't know that you had this deeply rich, tragic story. And hey, man, look, I'm sorry if during the finale I made you feel. I'm sorry that you feel that way, that I kind of made it seem that you would need to stay in there. If anything, I would say
it's all right. You guys were busy. You guys were like coming to the head of something you've been doing for a while,
For sure. Tommy, maybe this closet is really kind of a prison of your own making, if I can say that to you.
Look, man, as a young bongo in percussia during the wars, I spent a lot of time in tiny little rooms, and they just become comfortable to me. And whether it's a prison of my own making or something that I need to like come to terms with, I don't know yet. But I appreciate you giving me the permission to come out, but I'm not sure that I can give myself the permission to come out yet, unless I'm in service, of course, to a great guitarist such as Russell. So like that's really what brings me out, is like we bongos live to back people up, we just live to like lay down a chill island vibe underneath people. And like when you're trying to live the bongo life and people just fucking decapitate your dad, it does harsh your vibe like a lot.
Right. Well, I'm sorry that you had to hide in tiny rooms from the percussion circles where they gathered up the bongo.
It was so bad, man. It was so bad. So many groovy drum circles across the land, right? Like, you can't. Once upon a time, you could walk through the lands of percussia and like take a deep breath and smell the patchouli and hear the good vibes from atop every hill. And now the drums are silenced. They are no more. Everybody wants double kick drums, cymbals, goddamn Neil Peart and his giant drum set got everybody all horny for floor toms. And we, the bongos, had to seek refuge in the lands of Jack Johnson and the circles and the beaches. Find new circles. Be protected by guitarists who also maybe surf and maybe skateboard part-time. They also all work retail, most of them, on their in what they call their spare time. But I know that they're on the Trader Joe's shift for like 4 days a week.
I understand. You know,
It's tough.
I must say, you talk about kind of laying in the back and keeping a chill kind of groove going. However, I must say, I heard part of your recent performance with Russell behind the paywall of Antihero, and and this isn't a criticism of the performance. I'm just saying that your bongo work was very busy. And not in a bad way. I'm just saying I think you're not giving yourself enough credit for how much your percussive slapping of those bongos is really bringing to the table. Like, if I may, Tommy, if I may, and I'm saying if I may so that I don't hear another extended sequence on percussia. If I may, you slap the shit out of the bongos.
Thanks, man. All bongo boys are born with 4 arms. So I do have, I don't know if you've ever noticed before, but I do look like Goro. So that's pretty sweet.
I did notice that. Your Goro-like physique.
Yeah. I've got fucking 8 abs. It's pretty shredded. I do a lot of sit-ups in here, too. It's not, I get very bored. The life of a Spartan percussion monk.
I mean, I'm looking at the dimensions and the amount of bongos that are in there. Are you doing like an inverted, like, quote unquote sit up, like you're putting your feet above your head so that you're kind of curling upward?
Yeah, actually what I like to do is I just like get upside down and then I just sort of like twist my body back and forth while I meditate and think on bongos. So it's more of a sort of like a spin and less of a crunch. You know what I mean? They're like side crunches, and I can use my other arms to brace myself against the walls here and avoid all of the bongos.
Oh, okay. I like that. So I was looking at your Wikipedia page, which
sweet.
I must say, look, it does appear to be self-created. But I won't press you on that.
No
I won't
way,
press
dude.
you on that.
No, I don't even have a computer in here. How could I possibly? I just play the bongos. I am but a humble drumsmith, and I have no access to the internet. I don't even know what you're talking about, man. Wikipedia? That's crazy, dude. What is that?
First of all, you know that's not what I said. That's not even close to the word that I said to you. And two, don't act.
Wikipedia? That's crazy. I don't know what you're talking about, man. I've never heard of the internet.
Yeah.
I love the bongos and the bongos only. I would never under any circumstances add erroneously to my own legend. I'm a fucking bongo prince with 4 arms. 100%.
No, we agree on that. I'm just saying I think you don't realize that you're not entirely discreet when you walk around at night because you sound like bongos.
What? No, that's crazy. I mean, the bongos cling to me. The bongos I forged in this life followed me into the next.
I think it's just the bongos that you're wearing as shoes.
Oh yeah, those are pretty sweet. I was trying to go for like a moon shoe thing, but also bongo. I've been working on these for a while, man. Yeah, these are the prototypes. Sorry if I'm keeping you guys up, but I gotta get my steps in, you know, when nobody can see me.
Of course. So anyway, back to your Wikipedia. I just a yes or no. Did you play the bongos on I Believe in Miracles? Where are you from? That was you?
Yes.
That was brilliant.
Yeah, thank you.
And the way you put that, was it your decision to put kind of that reverb, that effect on your bongos, or was that something that?
Oh, that's just the sort of thing you can get out of my lower hands are actually hollow boned. So they do get like a big giant, like sort of percussive reverb sound just from the slapping of them. I can actually control the density of those bones to get more or less of a sound.
Oh my God, you're like a goddamn bird with hollow bones.
Well, if I want them to be hollow, and then sometimes they get extra solid if I want to get like basically like use them to like hit. Like you're hitting your bongos with like a fucking rubber mallet, dude. Yeah. We're all percussion is a magical land, dude.
It sounds like it. Have you ever been approached by a bald man in a wheelchair about joining a school for gifted youngsters?
No.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm slightly surprised based on what
I don't know what
Charles
Charles Xavier would do with my powers, man. Like, what would I do? Just sort of like post up in the back and be like, lay down a chill vibe while they fuck with Magneto, dude? He'd beat my ass, man. I'd so much metal holding out these drums.
I guess so, but I mean, think of how just rock hard and dense you could be if you put your mind to it. You'd be indestructible.
It's true, except that I think it has something to do with the iron in my blood. So again, Magneto beat my ass. I guess if we're fucking with like, what's the big blue nerd? What chokes ladies? Yeah, man, I'll fight him.
The big blue nerd that chokes ladies.
Yeah, what chokes ladies? There's that big blue asshole that fucking choked Olivia. What's her name? Psyche? Olivia Psyche?
I don't know.
You know what I'm talking about.
No, I actually don't. I'm really struggling here.
He choked her up real good, man. I think his name was like the End of the World of Lips. Yeah, End of the World Lips.
Oh,
and,
okay.
And he there was this one lady from the newsroom, and she was there, and she was like, I have psychic blades. And he was like, I don't fucking choke you good. And everybody got real mad because of the choking.
Yeah, well, I think it's a good thing we put that tiny little flat screen in your bongo closet so you could enjoy films.
I just saw the that's all I know about it, because I just saw the billboard one time when we were driving to the Chili's, and I was like, man, that guy's choking that lady good.
It was kind of weird that they put that moment on the billboard, right?
Yeah, it's crazy. all over America, just a big blue man choking the shit out of a Pacific Islander, man. Fucking A.
Strange
Weird.
marketing material.
Weird moves. Yeah. Cool. Is there anything else you want to know? I could like just stand forth on the lore of percussia for a long time, man.
No, I know.
All princes have to learn all the history of our home.
I think it's important that we don't give away everything about you. I only have one more question, because I think our
the answer
Alex
is yes. I can crank it and play the bongos at the same time with my 4 hands. Of course. I know it's everybody's like third question. And I do often.
Well, I have to yes and accept that was going to be my last question. So thanks, Tommy. I've got nothing else now.
Okay, that's like a weird interview tactic if you're just going to accept my premise. Sure, dude.
I am going to accept your premise.
I appreciate it.
Yeah. So is there anything else? Do you need anything in there? I mean, I know you do your nighttime roams, but...
Yeah, I mean, at the moment, I need some, like, third arm privacy, please. Like, this is taking a lot out of me, and I've relived a whole lot of childhood trauma, and I need to maybe make some of that go away. So, yeah, just a little privacy, please. Thanks. And tell everybody who, I guess one of the main sources of like our listenership is y'all's Patreon, and that seems pretty cool. So if anybody's listening to this and wants to like join Patreon, there's lots more of like me and Russell back there like doing our thing.
Thanks, Tommy.
Yeah, for sure.
Alrighty. Oh, hey Murray.
What's up, dude? I'm back. All they had at the store was cabbage. We just have a ton of cabbage now.
God damn it! This is the third time this week.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why.
When did they get their inventory in? That's insane.
I don't know. From Caberia? It's weird. I talked to the guy. I asked the guy, and I was like, hey, man, why do you only have cabbages? And he was like, it's weird. I'm actually the prince of the Cabbage Patch. And so the only thing that we could do, I talked to my dad, Frederick Cabbage of Cabbagia, and I don't know. It was weird, dude. And I didn't want to hear all of his fucking dumb shit backstory. So I was just like, give me the cabbages, and I left. What have you been up to?
Yeah, I mean, you'll get to listen to it. I was just chatting with Tommy a little bit.
That pervert.
I think you're just going to have to listen to it to understand it.
Did he go on and on about his fucking dad? That guy.
Well, I think he gave about as much time as cranking his chain to his dead father.
That guy. I swear to God. We should tie those two like dense ass arms behind his back. He's a fucking pervert.
I think he would
He can-
break
he
out
can-
because he's so dense.
You're right. I guess, yeah, he could just make him so dense that he just
Also,
exploded
if he
him off.
has 2 hands free, he'll just untie himself.
Ah, damn. That's why they can't keep Goro ever in a prison. They don't have any forearmed handcuffs.
Not enough rope. Not enough rope for 4 hands.
Not enough rope. He keeps getting out.
Well, I guess we'll just put that in the feed and go make some form of cabbage.
Fuckload of sauerkraut. Yeah.
Listeners, thanks for joining for another March Madness minisode. Tommy already told you about the Patreon, so in the meantime, all hail the land of Percussia. All
God.
hail the
Just sings it all night
triangles
long.
and the bongos.
Oh, motherland.
Missing sock.
Oh, there it is.